Hello everyone, today I'm going to be answering your dilemmas. I wanted to do a really chatty video. I've got a Costa here that I've almost half drunk. I've been to Sainsbury's to do some food shopping, currently sat in the Sainsbury's car park, and yeah, I just thought we could have a chat today, and I think I give pretty good advice. My mum says I am wise beyond my years, so I'm hoping that I can answer some of your guys' dilemmas that you have left me over my Instagram. If you're not following me over my Instagram, here it is, go follow it, because I can answer your dilemmas, because maybe we can make this a bit of like a series, like every month. I don't know, let me know what you guys think of my advice. I've been seeing someone for 4 months now. He still hasn't asked me to be in a relationship, so it's quite hard right now, because in any other time I'd be like, what the hell? Because for me, I don't like this whole talking stage for too long. I feel like you're either in it or you're out of it. And I know a lot of girls would be like, oh yeah, at least 6 months just talking, which I do understand. For me personally, the talking stage is not for me. I don't like the uneasiness of it. But obviously it is quite hard, because 4 months, we've been in lockdown pretty much like the whole time. So I guess it depends how many times like you guys have seen each other. However, from this dilemma, I'm assuming that you are a relationship kind of gal, and mood, same. So personally, I'm very upfront when it comes to like the start of relationships. I like to know where I stand. I'm not here to be messed around, because as I said, I am a relationship kind of gal. If I was you, if you aren't already exclusively seeing each other, then I would say to them, like, look, what's the deal? Like, what are we doing? Like, are we exclusive? Are we not? Because the last thing you want to do is like be talking to someone for 4 months who's still talking to other girls, and no thank you. However, if you are already exclusively seeing each other, then I would just, again, I'd just be upfront with them. I feel like you may as well start off your relationship communicating, you know, like there's no point in hiding behind things. If you want answers, you better go ask for those answers and get them. I would literally just say to them, like, hi, me again. Just say, look, I'm a very relationship kind of person, and I just want to know if that's like your kind of thing. Obviously, if it is, then great. I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm just curious. And if they say like, nah, I'm not really looking for something, then that's your decision to make, whether you want to continue pursuing things with them and wait for them until they're ready, or if you just want to bin them. Personally, for me, if someone had turned around to me within 4 months, well, after 4 months, and said, oh no, I'm not really looking for a relationship, I'd be like, okay, bye. Like, I'm not here to just chat. I want a boyfriend. I want to have a Valentine. So yeah, I guess just communicate. I think communication, I always say this to everyone, is the most important thing in a relationship. So you may as well start off on the right foot. I'm gonna answer this one because I feel like you guys can help me out as well. It says, how to make my boyfriend's 21st the best, lockdown birthday ideas. I really hope it hasn't been his birthday yet, because that'll be really frustrating. So hopefully you get to see this video first. But if you guys have a lockdown birthday coming up, here are some ideas. I have a few that I think are really cute, and as I said, if you guys have any more, leave them down below. Let's help each other out. My first thing is to decorate your boyfriend's or girlfriend's bedrooms for their birthday. You can go onto Amazon, type in like birthday decorations, balloons, and you can go to town. I'm gonna leave a video of what my boyfriend did for me in my birthday in lockdown, and what I did for my boyfriend. We weren't in lockdown for his birthday, so his one isn't as extravagant as mine, but I know something like this is so little, but I also like, it generally like warmed my heart when I had it done for me, and it made me feel so special. The gift set things, I don't know what you even call them. What do you even call them? I don't know, the decoration sets. They're not even that expensive on Amazon, so yeah, next day delivery as well. For actual presents, something that I love for 21st and like special birthdays is like 21 gifts, or the age in gifts. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy them like such expensive stuff that no one can afford. All you have to do is get like socks, pants, face masks. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can be little ones, and you can have like one main one, but I just think it's a really cute idea to do that. Or there is something going around on TikTok where maybe like 21 days before their birthday, you just, like, what is it called? Like a pop, I don't even know. Like a pop present, I don't know, I have no idea. But basically you get like cups, kind of like this, not really like this, plastic cups. And you put like a number on a bit of paper inside the cup with tissue paper on the top. They like pop into the cup, and you have presents with those numbers, and then like every day leading up to their birthday they can pick like a random present, which I also think is a really, really cute idea. I know a lot of people are doing that for Valentine's Day. I'm not, because I'm just not. My boyfriend has hurt me in the past and I keep pushing him away because I'm scared. This makes me so sad, because if I had Amber here with me, like, we could go off on this topic because we both have the same opinion on it. Now, this is very situational. Like, obviously I don't know what has happened. I don't know the ins and outs, or like when it's happened, or I don't know. But what I am going to say is, if this boy has changed for the better now, then I'm gonna say you're gonna have to try your hardest, and if you want to be with him, obviously, to just move on from it. Like, it's really, really hard, but to dwell on the past is like torture for yourself. It is just torturing yourself, and you don't obviously want to do that. However, if he has not changed and he's still being an absolute arsehole, put him in the bin. We do not have time to waste in 2021. We wasted enough of that in 2020, and we're not bringing that energy into 2021. So if he's still a douchebag, goodbye. However, if he has changed and you can notice the difference, he's making the effort with you, and like, he seems like a completely different person now. I know it's so hard, but you just have to move on. Like, Amber and I always say, we don't know why. It's annoying. Can someone please tell me why this has to happen? But boys always have to mess up at the start, or at some point near the start of the relationship, to realize what they have. And yeah, like, that is like the best way that I can say it. That is something that me and Amber stand by. We don't know why it has to happen, but it's happened to a lot of people. And yeah, so that is like the best advice I can kind of give, is if he's changed and you're willing to work through it together, then definitely, you know, try and make it work. I have a really good quote that I want to give you. This is something I always remind myself, and it says, by looking too much into the past, you are robbing yourself of opportunities for the present. And as I said, I live by this quote, and I know at times it can be really, really hard to not see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're just like thinking about the past. However, it is true, like, if you're thinking too much about your past, then you're not living in the present. Really hope you're okay. If you want to DM me for a little chat, I'm happy to talk to you and give any more advice. Or if you just want to word vomit to someone, I'm your gal. That goes for anyone out there. But yeah, I really hope that you're okay. It's hard, I know. I can't give much better advice than, you just, if you want to be with this boy, it will happen. Trying to stay positive when social media is in our lives even more at the moment. What I find really interesting about this day and age is people need to escape from social media. However, at the start of social media, it was an escape from the real world. So it's kind of strange how it's done a massive like 180, and it's completely like, people need to escape from social media now, and I totally understand. I think social media is great, but I also think it's the most toxic place ever. I think a really good thing that I've implemented into my life is a social media time ban. So if you have an iPhone, I don't know if you can do it on Androids, or I don't really know, but you can like set time limits on the app. So I have like 2 hours on Instagram, 1 hour on TikTok. I don't know if I have any more. Those are like the two that I spend the most time on. And for me, Instagram is like the most toxic place ever. So yeah, that's why I have like time limits on them, so I don't just spend ages and ages like scrolling and comparing myself to girls who don't even look like that themselves. So yeah, that is definitely a good idea. And I think just spending less time on our phones, like, I know it's hard right now because we have nothing to do, but I have like a Nintendo Switch that I like to go on if I don't have anything to do, but I don't want to scroll on my phone, because I'm not gonna lie, my screen time has been horrendous, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on that one. But as for staying positive, I would say unfollow accounts that don't make you feel good about yourself. If you don't want to unfollow them, then just mute them. I've done that with so many accounts. And secondly, follow accounts that make you feel good. So I follow a lot of like positive quotes accounts. I'll leave some in the description box, so you guys want to go follow them. Just quite nice to wake up, have a little scroll, see some positive quotes, and get on with your day. So yeah, I really hope that helps. I know social media is such a hard place to be right now, but it's just such a big thing of our lives. I'm saying that and I'm an influencer. Oh, I don't like that word. Content creator. Boyfriend liking other girls' Insta pics, yes or no? Controversial. I actually want to do a video where I answer like unpopular opinions and give my opinion on them. This is definitely an unpopular, well no, I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but it's a controversial topic. Personally, for me, if my boyfriend was liking other girls' photos on Instagram, there would be issues. And I don't mind saying that. Like, if it's a friend, understandable. If it's some random girl that he doesn't know and she's posting like bikini pics or whatever, we have an issue. I'm in a very fortunate position where my boyfriend thinks the same, and we spoke about this very early on, because I was in a relationship where my ex-boyfriend didn't understand that. He didn't understand why it bugs me or anything. So for me, it was a really big thing to kind of like not set the rules, but see if we were on the same page. I'm sure that we spoke about it before we even actually got into a relationship, because if he thought it was okay and I don't, then it's not really something that I want to pursue. And it's not so much like what the guy thinks, because I know a lot of guys just think like, I'm just liking a photo, like it doesn't mean that I want to jump in bed with her, but it's how the girl perceives it. And I, like, being a girl, I know what other girls are like. Girls can be vile. I'm just gonna say, I mean, obviously there are some fabulous girls out there, and those are the only girls that I want to surround myself with. However, there are girls who will go, oh, today's boyfriend just liked my photo. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, ugh. I literally cannot stand girls like that, because I would never have that mentality, but I just know certain girls can be like that, and it just doesn't sit well with me. It's just the message it gives off, isn't it? Let me know what your guys' opinions are though, because I know so many girls are like, yeah, absolutely fine, do whatever you want. Maybe I'm just a psycho. I got this one so much. How to grow your YouTube channel, just started making videos. Welcome to YouTube. So I feel like growing your channel is so hard, especially now because it's quite an oversaturated platform. Like, there's YouTubers popping up here, there and everywhere, and don't get me wrong, like, it's so fab that this is now a thing. Like, I remember when I was 15, I wanted to do YouTube so bad, but it wasn't really like a thing. It was like Zoella time, and people, like, I used to hide the fact that I watched YouTubers, so I could never imagine actually doing it myself. So the fact that I do it now is like mind-blowing. What I would say is have a niche. I don't have a niche right now, and I am stressed, because YouTube will push you if you have a niche, something that you're passionate about. Also, upload on a regular basis, 2 to 3 times a week, especially near the start, will help you so much. And have like a schedule as well. YouTube love that as well, because, and your audience love that as well, because they know when they can expect videos from you and get excited about it. Obviously, shove it all over all of your social medias, even your Facebook page that you haven't posted on since like 2012, because at the start your audience will be like your friends and your family, and then obviously it'll get pushed out. Be yourself. Honestly, don't try to be anyone else, because the thing that I've realized now is you need to stand out. And obviously if you act like everyone else on YouTube, you're not going to stand out, and everyone is so different. So if you're just yourself, you stand out. Just got out of an 18-month relationship in December. He cheated on me. Trash. I've met a new guy. He's really nice, get on so well, but is it too soon to date him? Just wrong timing. If I was to meet him 5 months down the line, I wouldn't be questioning it, but it's only been 2 months since my ex. This is something like I feel very passionate about, because I was in like a similar situation. I met my current boyfriend very soon after my ex, and I thought to myself like, oh god, like I shouldn't be doing this. It seems like way too quick. Bear in mind, I was with my ex-boyfriend as well, probably like the same amount of time. No, actually longer. Yeah, way longer. I was with him nearly for like 3 years. However, I'd left that relationship so much longer before I actually ended it, which obviously sounds horrendous, but so many girls do it, I know, probably guys as well, but a lot of girls are just related to me on that. So I would say if you are feeling this and like it feels so right, even though it feels a little bit wrong because of the timing, don't let the timing get in your way. The only reason why you could potentially be letting it get in your way, unless you're not ready, obviously, make sure you're ready, but the only other reason why you're letting it get in your way is because of what other people will think and what society kind of deems as acceptable. For some reason, I don't know where this came from, but it seems normal to be single for at least like 6 to 8 months before you move on, but it's not always the case. And with me, I was like, this person is literally like my person. Like, I knew it from like the first conversation. So I was like, why am I gonna like push that away because it hasn't been long enough? And like, what even is long enough? So if everything is going well, like honestly, don't stress about it. You don't need to tell everyone about it yet if you don't want to, if you feel a bit uncomfortable, because I certainly did. I literally told like no one. My boyfriend dilemma: we've been together over 2.5 years, but whenever I get excited about things, he just gets bored or doesn't listen. Never asks how uni is going or anything. Doesn't want to go on walks in lockdown because it's effort. She put in quotation marks. This is the face I've got. I haven't seen him since December, and he calls me a child for not breaking lockdown rules to see him. I think I deserve better, but I don't know what to do. This boy sounds like a class A, if I'm being brutally honest. Like, firstly, he's your boyfriend. Like, he should be asking you how you're doing, how's uni going. If you're excited about something, he should get excited about something, because I'm sure you do the same for him. And the fact as well that firstly, he's saying it's effort to go for a walk with you, but yet he'd be happy to break lockdown with you. Like, honestly, I think you deserve better. This boy sounds like a boy. He does not sound like a man who deserves the love of a lovely girl. He sounds like a childish little boy, and I'm not here for it, if I'm honest. At the end of the day, you deserve someone who, if you're excited about an apple pie, they should be matching that level of excitement, and we should not be settling for anything less, guys. And the fact that he doesn't like ask, like, he gets bored, he doesn't listen, like, he sounds like an absolute douchebag again. So if I'm honest, I think you deserve better. I know obviously it's a lot easier said than done. It's been 2.5 years, which is a long time. He sounds like he's showing his true colors, which is obviously hard. You want someone who cares, and do you know what, when you find someone that gives you what you deserve, you'll be like, oh my god, why did I last so long in that old relationship? Like, that was nothing on this one. So yeah, bin him. Well, if you don't want to, then don't feel pressured, but that's just my opinion looking on from the outside. However, that is all of the dilemmas that I have for you guys today. So I hope you all did enjoy this video. I hope that you found it useful. If you guys have any other advice, leave it down below in the comments, and I shall see you all very soon with a new one. Bye.